West HK Dodge and Loop. Continue.
Alright, so here we are again, and I'm doing another Driving with Dave episode, and I'm listening to the podcast that I always listen to, and I'm a little dumbfounded by this recent report. So I'm going to play this and let you guys hear it and then go from there. Alright, here we go.
You're gonna die. No! Yeah, this is a head story, a lead story all day yesterday. Was scaring the hell out of me. Yeah, according to the World Health Organization, now this is obviously something that needs to be taken with a grain of salt, no pun intended. But the World Health Organization released...
Can you give me some hearts to let me know if you're hearing that okay?
Processed meats, which include ham, bacon, sausage, you know, the stuff everybody loves, yeah, raises a person's risk of having cancer. World Health Organization said processed meat is as bad a carcinogen as smoking and asbestos, is what they said. Now,
as bad as asbestos?
This is,
come on.
You know, variable by how much you consume and also how you cook it. But really, they said even red meats like steak and burgers and stuff like that, even if you cook them on a stovetop, you still run a higher risk of having colorectal cancer and other forms.
So there you go. Here.
They said the cancer risk is small, but they did notice that in people who had a higher consumption of processed meats in their diet were between 14 and 17% more likely to have those forms of cancer. And that's why it made it that high on the list. Pretty big percentage. It sure is.
That's crazy stuff. Listen.
Done to the bullet either. A new study came out yesterday from a California startup that will analyze food on a molecular level to find out exactly what's in it, not just taking little ingredients. They're breaking down the molecules in the samples that they take. It turns out, first of all, that hot dogs, even vegetarian hot dogs, contain traces of meat. They said out of the ones that they tested, 4 of the 21 vegetarian products sampled were found to contain traces of meat in them. So if you think you're all vegetarian, you might not be. But even worse than that, they tested other meat products. I saw this. It included hot dogs and sausages, among other meats that they said that they tested. Clear Food, which is the name of the company that started up Clear Labs, analyzed 345 hot dogs and sausages from 75 brands sold at 10 different retailers and discovered that 14.4% of the products included ingredients that were not listed on the label. So they went through and tried to break that down. They tested the brands that they said had hygienic issues. They said hygienic issues occur when some sort of non-harmful contaminant is introduced to the hot dog. In most cases, it's human DNA. So
Now, that's what's crazy to me, is that right there. It just blows my mind. So, on this Driving with Dave episode, taking that into account, what we just listened to, by the way, I got to give my shout out there. That's from the Lex and Terry show. That's Ian Gleason giving the news. That's reported from the WHO, World Health Organization, that processed food is being linked to causing cancer now. You know? You notice how you've been hearing a lot more and more people getting cancer? And, you know, and I've brought this up to a bunch of older folks, you know? I'm like, is it me, or is it, you know, is it because I'm getting older and I'm noticing things more now, or what? You know, it just seems like more and more people are getting cancer. Well, look at the crap we're eating. Look at the air we're breathing. This goes right along with all my other Driving with Dave episodes on YouTube, on my capital D, capital G, Gilbert, D space Gilbert YouTube account, and then obviously here on Periscope. I upload these to YouTube when I'm done with them. But, you know, this is what I'm talking about. We're destroying this planet. Even the food that we eat is processed food that we don't know where the crap it's coming from. And then the labels, the nutritional fact labels, you know, how do we know that that stuff is correct? The FDA only monitors, they randomly select and go from there. Now, that I have a problem with. But my point is you got to be careful with what you're buying these days. You got to be careful with what you're driving these days, you know. Driving a vehicle that lets out a lot of emissions. I mean, this is all part of my whole big agenda and plan here that I'm doing here, is to get awareness out there to where we can all work together to do something about it. There's got to be change. Change has to happen. Now, I live in the country. I don't grow my own food yet. I used to have a garden, but we moved, and so the place we're at now, it's not a good place to have a garden. But anyways, I've got property where once we move out there, we're gonna get, we're gonna have a garden. We're gonna have livestock. We're gonna raise our own stuff because I want to know what I'm eating. Let me say that again. Don't you want to know what you're eating? Because I want to know what I'm eating. Right? Okay, so before you go eating anything, look up the information on it. I don't know if our government does this. I vaguely remember something about it, but they have a way of tracking where food comes from now. But I don't know how well that's kept up. I've seen some butcher places, and these butcher places, they're not necessarily the most sanitary places. So there you go. So I just wanted to throw that out there. I wanted to share what I'd heard on Lex and Terry about the WHO and all the processed meats and stuff. So I guess the Jews are on to something, or whatever the Bible says, about not eating hog or whatever, or pig or whatever. Well, there you go. That's kind of proven true with the WHO's results that they found with the tests, that bacon, ham, all that kind of processed meat has been linked to causing colon issues. So, people, once again, I'm going to challenge you to eat better. Every little angle I'm working here, I'm challenging the world, whoever listens to this, whoever watches me on my Driving with Dave episodes, I'm challenging you to better your life. That is my end goal, is to just work my little corner to make this a better world. So, share this if you agree with me. Okay? Share it. Tell people about it. Follow me on Periscope. Follow me on YouTube. Follow me, or subscribe to me on YouTube. Follow me on Twitter. I'm working. I want more people to get with me on this, and let's work together to educating people. And instead of just going to a daggum 7-Eleven and you're hungry and you see a Hot Pocket. Hot Pocket? You're hungry and you're going to eat a Hot Pocket? Look it up. That thing is like totally not good for you. I mean, that stuff sticks to your colon wall and it causes backup issues. Hello. So, yes, when you're in a hurry, you do what you got to do and all that kind of stuff, but being in a hurry is what's killing us. Slow down and enjoy your life, people. Okay? It's another Driving with Dave. Twitter handle @DaveDogDude. I'll be back at you with another Driving with Dave. I believe this was episode 8, so I'll be back with episode 9 later today or tomorrow. Tune in and peace out. Much love to our planet E. Oh yeah, and humanity. That helps.